goals. If you're not asking these questions, you just making cute pages. It just is what it is. You just got a picture on your vision board, a picture in your planner. Like, what is your deadline to get to where you want to be? Hey guys, this is A. Renee from Journal, Jot, and Jive. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, welcome to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all. All right, today is Thursday. It's Thursday, January, if y'all heard me on the other video. January 2nd, second day of 2020. We are up in this thing, and it is just that time of year that we're gonna talk about goals. So by the title, it should say something like the 3 FUs everybody wants to focus on. It's not what you think. I think it's gonna be something like that, all right? So I wanted to show y'all this cute little thing. It's called That's It. Whoever is in charge of making sure I don't do stupid stuff is fired, okay? That's that. So these are some of my favorite pens and highlighters that I'll be using while we are chatting about this whole thing called goals, goal settings, and we're just gonna talk about it, and we just got some things to discuss. I'll actually be setting up some pages in my journal. The journal in front of me, is a Poppins journal. It says work happy. It's really like a notebook, but I'm turning it into a journal. You can turn a journal into whatever you want through a notebook, paper, pad, whatever. So I'm gonna use that. It is dot grid. Dot grid is my jam. And then I also have my goals journal from Gold Mine and Cocoa. I started a couple of things in here, so I'm going to briefly show you that, and then we are going to talk about the 3 FUs that everybody keeps throwing at me on these videos, and we're going to talk about how the 3 FUs applies to my life, your life, 98% of the world, okay, when it comes to the beginning of the year. All right, so this is a goals journal. Like I said, it's from Gold Mine and Cocoa. And I did start putting a couple of things down. I have not put my handwriting on there yet, but I started putting in some focal points so I know what's gonna go in those sections. And then I'm gonna mind map. I believe this mind mapping section is gonna be based on my work life. I think I wanna structure my mind mapping on work life with some ideas and breaking them down. And then those ideas will head over into my journal. And then I'll also write down some affirmations. I'm gonna just go on, you know, good old Pinterest, IG, and I'm gonna find affirmations that focus on the focal points of what I want to work on this year, and those 3 FUs that I'm gonna give y'all in a second. And so I'll put those in there. I'll put some little stickers just because I want to, not because it's gonna affirm anything. A sticker ain't gonna affirm anything, except I just like stickers. The end. And then, oh, look at me. I had already put a sticker in there at some point, okay? Sticker ain't gonna get the goals done, but it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. Again, Gold Mine and Cocoa. You can actually use the link that I provide. I think it's in the description. If it's not, it will be. You can go ahead and shop, and you'll get a percentage off if you haven't shopped before. That's that. So in here, I have a hexagon for different areas. Me, work, create, a picture of me at the beginning of this month. Yeah, so I need to take a picture, put that there, and then it's like a breakdown. It's similar to my weekly recap, except this is like a monthly recap. That's that. We'll talk about that later. All right, so that is that. Now we're going to open up the journal, and we're going to start talking about goals, okay? You may call it goals. You may call it inspiration for the year. You may call it resolutions. I mean, you can call it paper, scissors, rocks for all I care, but it's something that we do at the beginning of each year where, you know, a lot of people feel like January 1 is just the focal point of fresh start. If you've watched my videos, y'all know that fresh start is a bunch of crap, in my opinion. I believe each year should be a continuation of your growth process. You may have to start new in some areas, but you should not have to start new in all areas. Nonetheless, a lot of people like to, so, you know, that's your jam, it's not mine. I want to just continue to elevate as an individual, learn from my mistakes, and be able to inspire and help others, okay? So the way I do that is through goals. Now, When I mentioned the 3 FUs, before I get started, every journal that I start, this journal, I break my journals up into quarters for the most part. So this should get me through quarter 1. I may have to get another one. It just depends on how in depth I am with my journal writing. My journal does compose of real life, my goals, ideas. It's just a lot that goes into this book. And so what I do in the beginning of every journal, I just date it. I'll put something on there. So for right now, we know this is the beginning of 2020. So I have a sticker out of a Happy Planner book that says, you don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. I felt like she was stepping in action. Action is my word of the year. If you have a word of the year, do you know why? If you don't, make sure you grab my journal prompts that talk about goals and how to get prepared for 2020. It's $20, yes. I am advertising for myself. It's $20. It's a compilation of prompts that's gonna prompt you on what to do to get started in a year. That's that. So over here, y'all, I'll be setting up a page for my word of the year. I like to see my word of the year, and again, in those journal prompts, it kind of tells you what to do. It works you through that, but I'm just gonna set up some of the pages for that. And while we're doing that, again, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the 3 FUs. So you're tired of hearing me rumble, so let's get into it. All right, so there are 3 F's that everybody is going to focus on at the beginning of the year. You're going to go super strong for 3 months, and I don't want to sound like a negative Nancy because that's not my stilo, but it just is what it is. For the first 3 months, the world is on fire. Like, y'all are hot, you are moving, you got things to do. Everybody is pumped. You're pumped, you got your planners, you got your 30 planners, you have, some of you ain't got the journal the first, go on and get the journal, but by the time I'm done, you'll understand why a journal is important. Some of you have had journals, you have desk, calendar, you got it all. You got it all because you're ready. So the first F that everybody claims that they're gonna focus on, and you're gonna go so strong because you just have to, we're gonna combine 2 F words, family and friends. You are all about your family and friends this 2020. Yes, you are, honey. You said, listen, family and friends matter. And I got to get this bond and this establishment back. So you're going to focus on family and friends. That's your goals. Do I have goals this year for family and friends? I actually do. Yep, I really do. So I'll have a page that's designated for family and friends. And I'm going to put some stuff on there. Now, some of you do things a little differently than I opt to do. You're gonna have a page for family and friends, and that's gonna be your focal point. You don't even know what the heck you doing, but that's your goal, family and friends. Girl, I don't know what your goal is. Or guy, I forgot I got some fellas that watch. Hey y'all, hey. But for your goals, family and friends, you're gonna have something now that says family and friends. You might have a picture of a family, you might have a picture of some friends around a table with some drinks in their hands or some water, and that's your goal. Your goal is not defined, but you have a goal, okay? So then we're gonna get to goal number 2, the FU number 2. FU number 2 is gonna be finance. Y'all know I gotta get my finances in order because, you know, last year was just horrible. This sheet was on sale. It was 59 cents, but then it was on sale for 25. Side note, sorry, just thought I'd tell that. But you know, finances, girl, I got to get my finances in order. I got to get to the bag or to do, like, you know, I got to get this together. Like, I got to get this together. I'm trying to get this whip. I'm trying to get all this. Yeah, so you're going to work on your finances. You ain't going to spend no more. You going on a no spend, which is, we'll talk about no spend on another day. But you're going to go on a no spend. You got all these goals, y'all. Like, you are ready to be financially savvy. You got to get it right because you're tired. You're tired of being broke. I don't even like to use that word, but you're tired of being broke. This is what you're telling yourself. You're going to do it right. You ain't going into another year like you done went last year, the year before, and the year before that. Okay, so that's another FU, all right? Then we're going to get to the last third FU. And I'm going to break all these Fs down, y'all, but I just want to give y'all the Fs first, okay? The FUs that everybody's giving to everybody. You are going to be so focused on your fitness. That's the biggest one, y'all. That's the biggest one. Girl, guy like, oh, I'm about to go on and get in this gym so I can get this summer body, right? The girl gonna be like, girl, I'm just tired. Like, it's a new year, a new me. I got to be revived. Like, I just want to fit in this dress. And listen, I get it, y'all. I get it. That's what you're gonna want to do. So everybody is on these 3 FUs. Friends and family, family and friends. Say it in the order that you would like to say it. Then you're gonna be on these finances. And then you're gonna get on this fitness, honey, because you tired of looking how you looking. You didn't like how you looked in the Christmas photos. So you about to get on it. You already got your membership. You already got your meal plan ready. You ready. You done bought some new dishes. You have all the apps downloaded. You went and bought you a fitness watch while it was on sale on Black Friday. You got it all, okay? So these are the goals that you have set. Now, if you heard me earlier, I made reference to your goals not having any kind of breakdown. Like, you don't really have any breakdown to your goals. You just have the word goals in front of you and you got a couple of words, but you have no plan. You have no plan of action. You got the 3 FUs that you are shooting out to everybody that you're gonna accomplish. You got a planner that doesn't have the goal, the first written in it, or a task for that goal, or a deadline. So now it's, what am I gonna do? Well, one thing that I do, y'all, is I set up my journals. Like, I do a page for my goals. Right now, what you see me working on is my word of the year. And like I said, some people have a word of the year. You don't even know why you have a word of the year. You're doing it because it's trendy. The same way I'm doing this goals journal, this goals video because it's a trend. I ain't gonna come off this trend. Now, I'm gonna be on the trend, but I'm gonna make sure when I'm doing this trend that you get something out of this trend. So a lot of you all are doing the word of the year because it's trendy. Let me encourage you. Don't go along to get along. Make sure you know your why, what you're doing. Why do you have a word of the year? How's it gonna help you? And again, like I said, and yes, I'm gonna talk about these journal prompts and the stuff that I put together. I come up with questions that you need to ask yourself, assignments that you work on in your journal and your planner. It's a few people that watch me that can attest. I don't do no foo-foo stuff, y'all. But a lot of times, you're just going through the motions because you see these videos that we're doing, and I'm not gonna say we, sorry, I'm not in that boat. A lot of videos are just showing you what it looks like on paper, but there's really no real guidance. And I just can't go into 2020. Oh, my tape is out, hold on. I can't go into 2020 with that narrative that I'm inspiring and I'm helping, but I'm really not. I don't wanna be an enabler. I wanna make sure, pause for the cause, make sure it's the word. I want to make sure that you're able to gain something, and again, you're just not doing it because it's what everybody else is doing. Trends are cool, but trends ain't for everybody. If it ain't for you, it's not for you. All right, so on this page, I'm going to have my word of the year, and then I'm going to go to another page, and I'm going to do I already have this brain dump written that I'm talking about. And now what I'm doing, y'all, has nothing to do with what your journal should look like. When I journal, I just like to open my journal and it kind of has expression all through it. I like my journal to match my personality. And my personality ain't bland, all right? So this is gonna be my word of the year page. So I like my word to pop off, and then there's some other things that go in there. So when I flip over, I'm gonna want a brain dump page. Now I did a brain dump in here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I did that briefly. I'm gonna flash that. Some of y'all might slow it down. I don't care, it is what it is. But that's my brain dump, but I'm gonna transfer the brain dump over here, but the brain dump is going to be a little bit different, right? Since we were talking about the 3 FUs, I want each page to represent one of those FUs. Now, in addition to those 3 FUs, those goals, family and friends, finances and fitness, I actually have other categories, right? I'm going to have self-care, and I'm also going to have work life. Family and friends and all of that, I can fit that in. And then there's going to be a page that is a 20 by 20. Which means 20 things during 2020. I love those type of pages. It's just some creative stuff that goes on there. All right, so what we're gonna do is the 3 Fs first. And you can do a couple of things. You can be real fancy, or you can be real simple like I'm about to be. Friends and family, I want to color code people right now because this is simply for the brain dump. Finances, I definitely want in green. Y'all know I have to have a little yellow in my life. I love a little yellow. So I think family and friends is going to be with that. Finances. And then fitness. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Let's let that be. And so what we're going to do is I am going to do really quick. I'm going to write each word in. So I'm probably going to speed this part up. All right, y'all, so you saw me go in and just kind of put the titles on each page of the things that I want to break down. Now, these pages are going to be brain dumps. So brain dumps, in essence, is basically going to be, I'm just going to dump on the page some of the things that I would like to see happen. And that's going to allow me to kind of, okay, look at the things that I want to do and where can I fit this? So pretty much remember, this is a quarterly journal for me. So this is quarter one. So whatever I put on these pages, these are things that I would like to see occur between January, February, and March, okay? Nothing like April. I don't like to put that picture. Y'all hope this lighting is not too bad because it's kind of dim outside. But I don't like to put too much before me because it becomes overwhelming, right? We do these astronomical goals. So for example, let's go ahead to my favorite FU, which is going to be fitness. You will see more videos from me. If you have been following me, one of the things that I was very conscious about at the end of 2020 was starting my fitness journey before January 1. And the reason I do that is because the hype is so big. I am not new to fitness. I know this is the time where everybody just loves to hop on that train, and that's fine. You want to try to find some motivation, whatever. However, I know that starting in January, the failure rate is higher. It just is what it is. I mean, statistically, you can go look it up. People start really, really strong January all the way to March, and then they fall off. So I was very strategic, like, okay, you've been talking cash money. Y'all talk cash money with this last year too. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna work out, and I would do the videos, and I would do the planner videos, and I would create the cute pages. I can actually link some different videos. I don't even think I'm gonna link them. So go find them if you want to. They're kind of good. But anyway, I would do all the videos. I would do all the talking. It sounded good. It looked good. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still fluffy, right? So I'm really big on this don't go alone to get along. Yes, it's gonna trend. The videos are gonna do well, but at minimum, I wanna make sure that this year in 2020, one of my goals was if I'm gonna put the content out, it needs to match my character. And a character flaw is I'm just doing this because it's all trending. There are gonna be videos that are trending and I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it because it relates to me and I can put the content out and it can make sense. Now, granted, I can show y'all how to set up a page all day long. I can make it cute, but cute stickers is not gonna make me lose the weight. Cute stickers is not gonna make me fix the food. So one of the things that I would do with fitness would be start working out, create a schedule, right? So I'm just brain dump this really quick. And with your brain dump, it does not have to be really, really neat. Typically, I am gonna try to write super neat, but right now, just to kind of show you that it's real, everybody's not gonna have what I have. You're not gonna have neat handwriting. You're not gonna be quote unquote what creative is. The whole ideal of your goals is to get it out on paper and then to develop your goal into task and your task into deadlines, and your deadlines makes your goal complete. All right. Again, you get the download that I have. It will go into detail on the questions that you need to answer to make sure that you're getting things done. All right. So fitness, we know want to continue working. So workout. I'm just going to put the word workout. I'm gonna move around and put eat healthy. I'm gonna put lose 30 pounds. And so right now I have workout, eat healthy, lose 30 pounds. I want to have better breathing. No, I don't even want to use the word better breathing. So I like to kind of put stuff like I am, y'all. I do have like a little comic side to me. Like, I want to be able to tie my shoe without being out of breath. Like, I want to bend over and tie my shoe and not be like, whoo. Like, I don't want my stomach in my lap anymore, if that makes any sense, when I bend over, right? So I want to tie my shoe without being winded. I also, so like, workout, eat healthy, lose 30 pounds, tie my shoe without being winded. I want to resume my I Work You Lurk brand. So yeah, I had some really super cute clothes. I mean, like, I had some super cute workout shirts. I can't really fit in many of them right now, so y'all can't kind of see them. I don't know. I may take a photo and kind of insert it for y'all to see. But I have, like, I still have my logo and all that crap. So I just need to, and it's not crap, but whatever. I need to get that going. I really like it. I like the vibrancy. It's kind of like a phrase that could work with fitness. It could actually work with any goal that you have. You're working while everybody's lurking. And it just was something that came out. One of my homeboys was like, yeah, you need to trademark that. You need to do this. Hey, boom, bam. And so I did that. But however, my brand wasn't matching me at the time. So yeah. But these are some of the goals that I want to do. Okay, so I have the goals. This goal is not simplified enough. So it definitely needs to be broken down more. Okay, so I can easily say work out. But how long am I going to work out? How many days am I going to work out? Where, who, when? Like, all of these need to be broken down, okay? Eat healthy. What does eating healthy mean? Am I gonna go keto? Am I gonna do paleo? Am I gonna do a low carb diet? Like, what am I doing? What is gonna be my plan of action as far as eating? Where am I gonna shop? What's my budget like? How much am I paying for my fitness? Like, all of these things need to be answered. These are a part of your goal. I wanna lose 30 pounds. Lose 30 pounds by what? Now, I may say something real crazy like, yeah, I want to lose 30 pounds in 3 months. And some of y'all might be like, girl, how you doing that? It's possible. I've done it before. And I ain't do nothing crazy to do that, okay? So these are some of the things that I would want to do for that. Okay, self-care. I'm going to write the word therapy. Skincare regimen, which I actually started already. So one thing that I have always admired about my mom and my sister, their skin is so beautiful. And when my grandmother was living, her skin was beautiful. And I'm like, I want skin like that. These little blackheads is not what's happening. So what we're gonna do, so I just know I have to take better care of my skin. I also do hair. So when I'm in the salon, that's oils getting in my skin. I just have to be really conscious about what I do. So that's definitely something that I wanna do. Therapy, I wanna get into journal. I do that. I like to write that down, but I kind of break this down a little bit differently. Like, what type of journaling do I want to do? Yes, this is my base journal, but I also have, what do you call it? I have prompted journals that I also use, and I'm very combative with those. I can prompt y'all all day, give you the prompts. You prompt me, and I'm like, I want to write this. So I want to challenge myself this year to do that. Meditation. Is another one. Go to bed early. And so those are a few. So of course some other stuff is going to go on there. So what you see is I'm leaving space so I can break these down. I didn't break this down. So yeah, a goal is to journal, but how many times are you going to journal? What are you journaling about? What style of journaling do you want to do? Yeah, there's levels to journaling. So a lot of times, again, you're looking at other people's pages and you're saying, oh, I want to do that too. But do you know your why? Like, you have to know your why. For what? For what? Like, let's not do this because you see it. Because all you're going to do is try to emulate what you see. And once they stop, then you're going to stop. Okay? So you have to kind of figure out what it is that I want to do in life, right? So then we go over to finances. This is a big one. This is one of our big F's, y'all. Like, the biggest one most people are going to say is, I want to get out of debt. Okay, that is a large goal. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, not saying it doesn't make any sense. You want to get out of debt, yes. Unless your debt is like $2, you're not getting out of debt in 3 months unless you have a very, very small amount. But if you're sitting like me and you got $60,000, $70,000 in debt, and your credit score looks like we're just not. But whatever. If your credit score is low and you know you want to elevate your credit score, so you want to work on stuff like that, but you're not going to get out of debt in 3 months. So what do you need to do in addition to wanting to get out of debt? I want to increase my credit score. I'm saying about 20 plus points. Of course, I would love more, you know, but again, I would have to break that down. I want to budget for real, okay? I'm just gonna write that real big, for real. Like, for real, for real. And so I want to budget. I want to learn more about budgeting, how to budget to fit my lifestyle. I'm self-employed. I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't have a consistent paycheck. So I want to learn and educate myself. So I need to be more financially responsible. So these are a few. Now I have some other things that I want to write on here. You're just not going to see it on screen, okay? You're just not. I want to have better parenting skills. So better... All right, so I want better parenting skills. I'm not a bad parent. I mean, I'm really a good parent, but there are so many things that I want to do differently. And right now, I don't feel like I'm there. So my goals link, right? So I want to have better parenting skills, but in order to achieve that, I need to take my butt to therapy so I can work through some things so that I have a clearer mind so that I can be a better parent to my son. I can actually be a better family member, a friend. I can be more present. So I want to put on here, be more present. Let me just say be present, because that was real country talking about be more present. Be present. Host gatherings. All right, and so these are a few that I have written down, okay? This video is getting real long and I ain't here for it. It might have to be a part 2. So this is what I'm gonna put down. And remember, I'll break down better parenting skills. What does that mean? I need to be more present with his schoolwork. You know, I'll talk to educators and all that. That's not my issue, but I need to be more hands-on. I need to expose him to different things in life outside of the state, blah, blah, blah. But again, in order to do some of those things, I need to get out of debt. I need to budget. I need to increase my credit score. Increase my income is another one. Now, increase my income is a blanket statement. What does that mean? Increase my income, how, when, what, where, with whom? You know what I mean? So those are questions that I have to ask. And so these are the things that I'm going to work through myself. Again, I'm not going to do all of that on screen right now, only because I have created part of that in the prompted document that I have for sale. Now, after January, you know, the videos will roll. So if you don't want to buy it to January, that's fine, but you're not going to get everything all included in that. So then we have fitness. We talked about that. Then we have self-care. And then we have work. And so I want to increase clientele. I want to expand on YouTube. And these are 2 things, but again, I have other things that I want to do because work involves Hair by A. Renee, and it also involves Journal, Jot, and Jive. But again, I'm not going to put all of that on there. Now, my 20 by 20 is going to be a creative page, so it will have stickers and some other stuff on there. So it's one of my really, really favorite things to do each year, and I like to look back and see if I did anything. Like, you could actually number 1 through 20 if you opted to, or if you're into stickers, you can put that, or you could just put the words and things that you want to do. With your 20 during 2020, it does not have to be a lot of big things. Like, you don't have to say, I want to go to France and you know you're in debt, right? Doesn't make any sense. Another thing that I want to do with finances, and then I'm about to wrap this up, y'all. This is gonna be the kicker. This is the way I'm gonna end this video. I cannot spend, let me put this right here, pull credit report. Y'all, I cannot spend over my highest credit score from the 3 credit bureaus, whichever the highest one is. I will not be able to spend over that amount on planner and journal supplies. Okay, so it's gonna be a real slim year. So y'all gonna keep seeing some of the same stuff on film, and this is gonna force me to actually start vlogging. I had a friend ask me like, okay girl, so when are you gonna start vlogging? You've been saying you're gonna vlog, and if y'all did not know, my word of the year is action. So I want to be more about the action than talking, because last year, honey, I talked a good game and my depression was like, yeah girl, you said you're gonna do it, but what? So this year you will see the action from me. I'm so excited, my goals, how they're gonna develop. But I kind of wanted to show you how I start my brain dump process. I just can't show you every single thing. You know, when y'all start watching the ads a little more and the money comes in a little more, you know, you got to give and take, give and take, give and take. So through this year, you will see journal, jot, and job in a journal. You'll see some of the planner action, because you'll see how my goals are working all together. But I'm going to need y'all just like y'all need me, all right? So y'all have an amazing day. I'm going to soak in this little rain noise, put on a little diffuser, and then I'm going to get ready to go to the gym, because guess what? I'm already in motion with my fitness plan, okay? Them 3 FUs, y'all gonna see me be successful all 12 months, and I want to see you be successful too. So until next time,